don't forget to go into the search area there, and then you could type in flattening or just type in the curve. I'm sure this one would come up. Here's the title right here, Flattening of the Curve. So it means the curve, is going down. That's what they're trying to do. The number of cases of the coronavirus will go down. There's the curve right here. And if you follow these little guidelines, then the virus eventually goes down and it doesn't spread anymore. So anyway, let me go to full screen here. And let's watch this video. Make sure I got the subtitles on like I always did, or closed caption as they call it here.
Look, I'm not saying it's terrible, but what about my morning show idea? It could be like The View, just a bunch of us sitting around. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of, news. Today's top story, social distancing. Or as Moby likes to call it, Friday night. Little joke there. But if you live, well, practically anywhere, you probably know what this means. Keeping at least 6 feet away from other people, aside from those you live with. Schools are closed, and we're all spending a lot more time at home. The reason, of course, is the new coronavirus. Over 1 million people have been infected worldwide, and more than 4 billion people, half the planet, are under orders to stay home. Governments are trying to stop the virus from spreading out of control. Yeah, the cue card's blank. Thank you. The new coronavirus is highly contagious, even before symptoms appear. Just going about their usual day, an infected person might spread it to countless others. This can lead to exponential growth. The number of cases would grow faster and faster. When you plot exponential growth on a graph, you get a steep upward curve. What that means in real life is lots of people getting sick at the same time. Only a small fraction of those people will need to go to the hospital. But a small fraction of a huge number is still a lot of people. Our healthcare system can only treat a certain number of people at one time. In some places, overcrowded hospitals have had to turn away patients needing urgent care. To make sure everyone can get the care they need, we have to slow this virus down. In other words, we need to flatten the curve, making sure that the number of people needing care at the same time doesn't overwhelm the system. Our senior international correspondent, Cassie, has the story from Wuhan, China.
Thanks, Tim. China has flattened its curve, but only through extreme measures. Social distancing was strictly enforced by the government. People needed a kind of hall pass to leave their homes. In some places, just one person per home was allowed to go out every other day. Trains and buses were shut down, and cars needed special permission to be on the roads. Workers patrolled cities with thermometers, checking people's temperatures. Hundreds of millions of people in China lived this way for weeks. And by mid-March, the country reported its first day with no new cases. Stay-at-home orders have been loosened in cities across China, including here in Wuhan, where the virus was first detected late last year. Back to you, Tim.
Great piece of reporting there. To learn more about exponential growth, watch our Exponents movie. And remember, social distancing doesn't have to mean social isolation. Think of it more as physical distancing. You can still call your grandparents or chat with your friends. Staying engaged with the people we love will help us get through this. That's all for this week's show. I'm Timothy Kartoffelnasen. Hey, that's not my name. Whatever, my real name has tons of gravitas. Oh, come on, I mean, you have not seen how, with this name, my grandmother, the respect she commanded, she was fearsome. There were flames on the side of her face.
Okay, another good video on Brainpop. Some of our favorite characters, Tim and Moby. Don't forget to take the quiz, and as we've always done. And another thing, you should always take a look around at some of these different things I'm pointing to here, because there's a lot of other things that go along with each different video. It's a little bit different each time. Sometimes you get graphic organizers, and a lot of times you also get things like related reading. This one in particular, I thought was good. I'm going to click on it and see if it comes up. And it had a couple articles. Here they're talking about how things progress exponentially. And they also said they have a video on that too. It's a math term. And then on this one, it's called in depth, which means they're kind of going down deeper into the subject. And this particular article is trying to find out exactly how the coronavirus got started. It's a challenging article, but if you read it, I think you would really be interested in it. It's very, very good, and I learned a few things myself when I read it and how Corona got started. So take a look at those extra articles. Keep reading, keep your skills going, so you don't, drop off, which is quite common over, when you're out of school for a long time, over the summer months and so forth. So you got to keep those reading skills sharp. Okay, outside of that, I look forward to being back in school as soon as possible. Feel free to stop by the elementary school once in a while and say hello. I hope I know you will do just fine in middle school. But anyway, congratulations. I was very proud to be your teacher, and I was very proud of you for graduating and going on to middle school. And I think you're all going to do very well in middle school. So just keep up those skills, and everything kind of just works out. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, and hope to see you all again soon. Congratulations, and good luck next year in middle school in 6th grade. I really mean that. Okay, Fat Jeff logging off.